Depression, fate, and union are the three most important characteristics spoken of in this book. The power of faith is a really important key in life. Without it, our actions would be whatsoever. The Shack is a novel written by the Canadian author William Paul Young and published in 2007. Within the Christian and Catholic environment, it creates a lot of controversy because of the plot. The power of faith, the challenges in life, and the personal growth at the hard moments are our three main arguments to make you read this book.
The story of the Shack. It all began in what could have been a fun weekend of camping for a man and three of his children. But it turns out into a nightmare that will change them all. It is because Missy, the little girl, disappears. Sometime later, the man, Mackenzie, receives a note inviting him to the same shack where all this nightmare began. So this invitation will bring him face to face with God, where God manifestation will in the most of the untraditional forms.
We have all had faith towards something or someone, however big or small our belief is. Sometimes the result is not the expected one, but that doesn't mean we must stop having faith to reach our goal. Things go through something, and sometimes destiny has better things planned for us, or just a new challenge.
We all have suffered losses, and we know what it feels to feel empty. And that's how Mac felt after he loses his daughter. And he was so confused and so disappointed about God because he was asking himself, like, why, if God is love, he permitted that something that horrible happens to his daughter, and now he's so angry and empty and disappointed with him.
The writer analyzes human sadness in a profound way. Mac's deepest and most private thoughts are exposed. We can really understand what goes on inside, and at the same time we can feel very identified. Issues such as the independence of a man and the misconceptions that human beings have regarding who God is are also analyzed. Likewise, the thought of God are presented. We find answers to Mac's questions.
Between the book and the movie, there's not too much difference. I really like the movie because it explained like too well, and it's really the most things that it shows in the movie are very similar to what I have imagined when I read this book, and I really recommend it. There are like some little details that are missed in the movie, but that is like pretty obvious because it always happens in every movie. That details were like not so important to understand the meaning of that movie, and I really like it too much. I was crying all movie, and I really recommend it. It's a really sanitary movie to make you really think about your relationship with God and how are you treating forgiveness in your life.
The Shack is a book with the purpose of make you think about your relationship with God and its interesting catechesis about forgiveness, even forgiveness to oneself, as well as about pain as an occasion for good. It makes you think about how we implore help to God just when we need something. You could also say that it's a story about love and mercy. It's a book that really helps you grow as a person, and even more to those people who have a pain kept in their heart for something that happened in their life. For us, it's a sanitarium book. We recommend it for sure.